I think, like a lot of people these days, I don't get as excited about movies as I did a few years ago. And it's not that new movies are bad. The Batman was really good. The new Knives Out film was amazing, and I really like the new Superman film. But there's this one studio, A24, where I think it's just different. The movies hit different for me, and they remind me of why I fell in love with movies in the first place. I'm not some expert critic or anything, but I like movies. Films like Dead Poets Society, Seven, Prisoners, the Ocean series, they really did something for me. They unlocked something in my brain. And lately, A24 is the same one scratching that same itch. I think most people agree, because look at the ratings these films get. The first A24 film that I ever saw was Waves, and at the time, I really didn't know what the whole deal was, but that movie, man, it was amazing. It's like two films in one, the first half about a brother, and the second half about his sister, and it lit a fire in me that I thought had just gone out forever. It completely pulled me back, and set me on a spree of watching films from everything old and new. And the last 10 years, this little indie studio has become a stamp of quality. When you see the A24 logo pop up, it's a promise that you're going to see something different. Go on TikTok or Letterboxd or any film page for that matter, and I can guarantee you there's an A24 film on that list. I think a big part of it is how they pick their directors. A24 is unhinged in the best way possible. They're not like big studios where every movie has to feel or look a certain way. They don't hire directors to fit the vibe. Instead, they make movies to fit the director. They find people with proper, fully formed, creative visions, even if it's a little crazy, and they just give them money and they say, go for it. Who else but A24 will let Robert Eggers make a black and white movie about two lighthouse keepers losing their minds? And with all the authentic 1890s sailor cursing, or hear a pitch that's basically IRS audit multiverse lesbian daughter, and go, yeah, here's $25 million, go have fun. But A24 did, and we're all the better for it, because Everything Everywhere All at Once and Lighthouse were some of the greatest films I'd seen in ages. The characters felt real, the goofy stuff worked, and it just landed really, really well. Their films don't feel like products on an assembly line. They're not designed by some committee. They feel like a piece of art made by an artist who is allowed to be strange, and you're not just watching a movie, you're stepping into someone's specific, fully formed, stylized world. Another thing I really love about these films is the vibe. Even though I say they don't really have a specific aesthetic, which I still believe is true, they've created this whole community and culture around their films. And because so many of their movies just have a certain feeling to them or an aesthetic, the community that builds around them is just really, really great people. It's a nice break from the usual film talk, which can be pretty unbearable at times. They pick very specific actors and crews that just work well with them. The community around these films isn't just for people who like movies, they're for people who don't have time to follow a whole cinematic universe just to understand one plot point in one film they probably won't like. The final thing I'll touch on is the marketing. Marketing is still huge in movies, and honestly, A24 is probably the best at it. Their trailers don't reveal too much, and their posters are amazing. The posters for the new Zendaya and Patterson movie, The Drama, looks amazing, and most of their posters do. They're not just floating heads or AI slop. They feel candid or intentional. It takes me back to when movie marketing felt like art and not just content. At the end of the day, A24 movies make me feel something. They make me think, and they stay with me after I'm done, in a world where so much feels processed or predictable. A24 works at its core because it makes films for adults who want to be challenged and not just entertained. They ask you messy questions, and they don't give you tidy answers. They give you an experience and it sticks with you for a long time.